past 8 o'clock. Right, what we're going to chat about? Well, I'll actually chat before I get to the accident and the party Sunday. But I will actually just mention we're up early Sunday for about 3:30. I think Jovelyn 3:30, me about 4. So we got ready and we went to the Sunday market. So the famous street market in Mercia. So we got there, it was still dark. So when we got there, we went to our mama's and then we went to buy a table on the street. I think it's 20 pesos, and then walked round the famous street market in Mercia. So what I did actually Sunday is I met a friend, and obviously I didn't listen, because the friend says dress up, put a white shirt on, pants on, busy, up early in the morning. And then I got to Mercia, started to do a video of the famous street market. One joining us, good evening, started to do a video of the famous street market and the station. So I normally bump into a friend who buys me coffee. Anyway, what happened was I did a little video to church. But before I set off, right, channel members only videos. Don't make connections, good guys. So there will be actually channel members sooner or later anyway. Channel members and some of the videos for channel members will remain channel members till going. I thought, we're going to a cafe. The friend said, I didn't know. So we went to church, to food. We walked. Guy's friend of mine. So we went to a cafe and we went in a cafe. And YouTuber, but not really bothering with YouTube anymore, but a big 900,000 subscribers. So big YouTuber. So I had a chat with a little chat, and then we had a chat and we were on his merry way. So I had a little walk around, I enjoyed church, I enjoyed the food, enjoyed the coffee. And then I headed off to the plaza, then I headed off to the sorry table. And like I said, Jovelyn, 50 pesos. So like I said, a lot of very hard work. Up at 3 o'clock in the morning, all this time going into Mercia, and for 50 pesos. And I don't know if that was due to all, but if you're able to. So very much appreciated. So that's what we did. I went, had a look at Jovelyn's stall, sat down, got sunburned, and then I walked into the plaza, and there were quite a lot of more, not quite a lot. At first, Friday, we were in the plaza Friday. Now there was a whatever it's called, I don't know if it's called a pastor, the Catholic. Anyway, he comes across and he blesses. He blesses the vehicles, the cars, so people keep safe. And you can also get a blessing, an house blessing. So if you have an house built, you buy a house, you move into a house, you can actually have an house blessing. And if you've got a girlfriend, you're going to marry her, you can have a blessing. So it's quite nice, a blessing. And my friend of mine says, do you have blessings in England? I says, not car blessings or house blessings or motorbike blessings. Why not? I says, I don't know. So, I don't know, simple as that. So, I went into the plaza and there was a connection. So I did actually manage to upload 2 videos. One members only, and then a smaller one, might be 7 minutes. There might be a little bit of footage of the motorbike show. But later on, I think the 125s, 150s, scooters, looks like the guys spend a lot of money on the scooters. They're like little drag drag bike street. I managed to upload 2 videos. So the car was minutes. You know, we got a lift, which were nice of the 2 guys to give us a lift, invite us to the party. So we set off down from now. As you go down Mercia Road, you come to Manbakal. You go straight down to Manbakal, or straight down to Manbakal, or there's a tight bend, and that tight bend that takes you towards Don Salvador. It takes you to the mountains. I remember, so it takes you to Don Salvador. So you go round the bend, straight forward, Manbakal, round the bend, follow the road 2-3 meters. You come to a bridge. It goes up to the Canlan Dog. So it goes up to the Canlan Dog. Now, when I were in the car and I'm sat there and I'm walking, and I says, "Whoa, what's wrong here? Something's going off here." And I looked, and I saw that I'm that used to seeing accidents. I can spot an accident before I get to an accident. I can spot it. You know, there's always some type of commotion. There's people standing around. You know, and normally an accident, and they were laid like that on the road. So he was like that on the road, and he was dead. And actually, his brain had his brain. I saw the blood. His brain, what, you know, of course I'm a biker, just have, but there's probably nothing we could have done. You know, hopefully somebody phoned for one of the guys. It was too late. Now, Jovelyn actually saw a girl, I think it were a baby, and she was throwing the... So, you know, God bless. So, actually, one killed. And then there was another one. We come back Sunday, it's Monday now, and Jovelyn was telling a friend, you know, wow, we saw a really bad accident. The guy was killed. No, really bad. Like I said, God bless. And there was another accident here, somewhere in Mercia by the sounds of it, and the guy got killed. Right, so there was at least 2, but we don't really know what happened in the other accident. But I'll actually jump on coming home. Wow, you know, they're really crazy roads, Mercia roads. They really are crazy. And anyway, we got to the party, met a guy there, quite a nice guy, and his wife. Quite really nice, you know, really nice party, nice food, nice view, you know, so really nice to meet the guy and the girl, and all the people, really nice to meet them. So, you know, after we'd been to the party, we actually set off back. And, you know, coming back towards Mercia, down the turn to the Canlan Dog, and that's where the accident was. That's where the guy was laid dead, you know, got killed. Now, how come all these people are getting killed? You know, every time we go out on the motorbike, we see a bad accident. You know, we see someone nearly killed. You know, and we see it all the time. Time we go out, it's an everyday occurrence around Mercia, you know, within 20-30 mile of Mercia. It's an everyday occurrence, and you know, a lot of people drink here. It's Holy Week, it's Sunday, everyone's rushing home, you know, they want to get home before it gets dark. They're coming from San Carlos, they're coming from Cebu, they're coming from Don Salvador, and they're riding back fast, too fast. Right, it's okay riding fast on a straight road, but when you come into a village or a town, you know, don't. You need to slow down, get through, then speed up, but they don't. Straight through villages and towns, you know, and there's bad bends, and a lot of these bends coming back, you know, a lot of the guys are coming round the bends every week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bang, every week on these bends in going to Don Salvador, coming into Mercia. Every week there's an accident or a killing, a death. Motorbikes, four-wheel drives every week. And I know this for a fact because I know people that live in the towns and villages, and that's what they tell me. And we've also experienced and seen it. So it's really bad. A lot of people are drinking, and that's what happens. A lot of deaths. And it's really bad. It's really sad for us because we're bikers. We've got one joining us, don't know how many's joining us. Lee, I hope you're taking care and you're having a great week ahead. We came home, went back to Joveline's mum, got dropped off. We got gear, we got the helmet. Now we were going to go to the plaza and I was going to do a live video chat in the plaza. Not YouTube, not a YouTube video. Too much copyright music. Free Wi-Fi in the plaza. So we've got water, we've got bags, and we've got a little bit of luggage. So I says, let's just go home. And I wanted to come and feed the dogs anyway. So it was late-ish, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock. So we came home, set off, come round the corner, we set off towards the lorry. We went past the school, there's a lorry yard. It's always got a red light flashing. Now it has. It's always got a red light flashing now. Didn't have it before. Yeah, something's probably happened. So we come down, there's a new crossroads. And we're coming down the road. What pulls out straight in front? A motorbike. Motorbike's with a car. The motorbike's safe because it pulled out with the car, and it can do. I have to do this a lot in the Philippines. If a car pulls out and I know it's safe to go, I'll go down the side of the car. So the car gets hit and not me. So doing about 2 miles an hour, 2 kilometres an hour, and I braked hard, so I braked very hard. We've got our stuff on, and I thought, what's this car driver doing? So car driver doing about 1-2 kilometres an hour, and then he stops, and he's doing about 2. I thought, what's he doing? This fool. And then he actually started to speed up. Then he speeded up and he just tore off. So I thought probably been drinking. You know, I pulled out, motorbike coming, just pulled straight out, so I had to. And then I set off down the road. No, this other guy come down, no lights. No, I didn't see him at all, looked in my mirrors, couldn't see him. Just going down the road. I always indicate, right, if I'm pulling out, it's dark at night, I indicate. Even if there's no one around, because a lot of guys don't have lights, or one of them, well, you know, one of these bad motorbiker fool, you know, and then gets down the road, and then another motorbike pulls out. In fact, that was further down the road. What happened was we got near the school, near where the police training camp is, where the school is, going down to Concilian, a big 4-wheel drive, like a jeepney type of a bus, 4-wheel drive thing, you know, quite an old vehicle, pulls out doing about 2 or 3 miles an hour, and back on the brakes. I thought, what's he doing? And I got my eye beam up. I thought, what's he doing? You know, really crazy. And then he's doing about 3 miles an hour, and then he just stops in the road, and I'm at the back of him. You know, I'm away from him, but I'm at the back of him. I thought, what's he doing? And he decides to pull over. I would have said, yeah, another drinker, so probably another drinker, you know, kill someone on the road. I gets down there, you turn right to Mama Mary. What comes? Saw a bike coming up. And I could see it coming up by, because I'm coming down, I could see it coming up to meet the main road. So I thought I better be careful here, because this guy might just pull straight out onto the main road. But he didn't. What he did is he came, as I'm coming down the road, he came onto my side of the road and he's going up the wrong side of the road. So I passed him, he's going up, and then he cuts across to go on the other side. He doesn't stop. You know, like you are really, really bad drivers here in Mercia. You know, you do need to go and get training. You're not trained. You're just not trained. You're very, very dangerous. There is a lot of motorbike riders here, drivers here. But believe me, a lot of you guys on tricycles, e-bikes, you cannot ride a motorbike, right? You just get on that motorbike, you ride it, right? There's no lifesaver, there's no indicating, you're on the wrong side of the road, you know, you're pulling out in front of cars, you're forcing motorbikes to stop so you can just pull round. You really are really bad drivers, you know, and that's why, my opinion, a lot of people get killed here in the Philippines. Bad motorbike riders, no training. I can see you've had no training. And then, you know, we're coming home from this party at night. Night's about 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30. And there's a guy in front of the car, he's got no lights on. So I'm watching this guy. And he's not so bad, he's weaving about a little bit, not so much. Rest of the motorbike guys have got lights, we can see them. You know, they're moving about a little bit, they're not so bad, everything's okay. And then this guy pulls over to go up the new bypass. So you get to the top, that goes to Consilian, straight forward or back into Murcia. And he's got his, getting one of these, he's got his arm down here and that's basically slowing down. You know, what you do, you know, you don't actually go like that side of your bike. You know, you might be able to tell somebody you're slowing down, but you know, you need to indicate, you know, and whatever, you know, you really need to indicate, you need to be telling people, you've got no lights, you need to tell, and then you need to signal, you know, you need to, then you need to make sure people, you've had no training. You can see a lot of you guys have got no training, don't care what you say, and you're very, very dangerous on the road. You just don't know how dangerous you are. God, you know, really dangerous. Every time we go out there's an accident. And I suppose, you know, it will change. Guys here don't really wear helmets. A lot of guys wear helmets. Right, a lot of guys wear good safety clothes here in the Philippines. Then there's a lot of people don't wear. So, like I said, it's not very good, you know. See people killed on the side of the road. It's a real pity. And like I said, God bless. So, you know, we did have quite a nice day actually. You know, we did have quite a nice day. Like I said, I didn't do any videos on the market, guys. But next Sunday, hopefully, I will actually do a video on the market. We've got 3 joining us. So good evening. So you know, it's just, I'm not at topic. Now, like I said, it were really nice to meet these guys at the park. Were good. You know, so, you know, when we got back, like I said, please make a comment. And I actually noticed we have got 3 that's joining us, and you know, it does actually get quite, you know, I might as well just say it and just tell stories, to be honest, some of the things that's happened here, because there's no comments and there's not a lot of people on. So with it being a Monday, I don't know if a lot of you guys are actually being busy today, you know, but like I said, not a lot joining us by the looks of it. Guys, please subscribe, please share the videos, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, become a channel member, send super chat, help support, every little helps. So I'm sure I'll get some really nice comments, you know, but as simple as that really. So tomorrow we're actually going into Murcia. Now let me have a look. Yeah, we've been at it 30 minutes. Sorry about the connection, guys. Like I said, we're on Peso Wi-Fi. So I have connection. Not a lot I can have now in the Philippines. We've been in all day, and what's happened today is just been that hot. you know, you're sitting here and your sweat's just pouring down you. So at least I was 8:30 knocking on 9 o'clock. You know, past 8 knocking on 9 o'clock. You know, so I have to wait. I have to wait all day till it's so I have to wait while 8 o'clock at night. The reason I wait while 8 o'clock at night is because that's that's when most of you guys are actually online, and that's when, you know, I know for a fact there's going to be Lee and a couple of other guys what do make comments what's actually going to be online. So, you know, you sat waiting and it can be really, you know, it's not very good. So if you watch the live streams, you're not subscribed, guys, please subscribe, please share. I'm not going to chat about it, but I'm actually going to see someone. I'll not chat about it at this precise moment. No, you haven't got a clue what I'm about, but till it happens, I won't chat about it. So like I said, I hope you've all had a really great weekend. But you know, I think highlight of my weekend was going to church, nice bit of food, nice cup of coffee. So before in the Philippines, I'm not going to chat maybe a little bit, but you know, not really, but I will actually chat about homeless hospital. Right, so I will actually chat about that. If I remember, so maybe the next topic I'll actually chat about that. Hopefully, but like I said, it was great to meet a lot of you new people in Mercia, and it was actually great to meet a lot of the people in church. You always meet really nice people wherever you go in the Philippines. A lot of you guys, if you're watching video Philippines, send me a message. What are you thinking? So let me have a look. Right, so doesn't look like we're going to get. Actually, guys, if some of the because it might not be a very very good connection, so I do apologise and I don't see any comments. But you know, I know for a fact when some of you guys come on, don't forget you're going to get channel members only videos. So I'm actually going to start to do channel members only videos. So please become a channel member. I think I actually made a video about the house, you know, because we want to sell the house, whether I go back to England. So I can make another video on the house to Facebook. And just keep doing that. I don't know. Now we were thinking actually of renting the house, but like I said, I had to think about it and I thought, well, you know, really, I don't want to really rent the house. I just want to sell the house and move on, move to a different island. It's quite possible that I will actually move to a different island. England, it's quite possible I will go abroad to work. Whereabouts? No idea. I've got some ideas, but you know, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But if my YouTube videos are doing okay and they start to pick up, you know, I'll be somewhere in the Philippines or a neighbouring country. So it will be a neighbouring country or island to start with, you know, because I would actually. Right, I'm going to stop here. I'm sitting down now. You know, I'm up and down like a yo-yo. So, and I can't think. It's very hard to stand and chat and think. No comments, but like I said, thanks for joining us, guys. But what would I like? You know, I do actually think I would prefer car here in the Philippines. So for me, a car is a much better option, you know. It really is a better option for me to have a car. But as it is, you know, it's going to be a while before I get a car, and I've got quite a few things to sort out. In fact, thinking about it, without really checking, I'm not even sure. I think my passport had 2.5 years on it. Now, thinking about it, I might have got 6 months left on my passport, but I don't know without checking it. So I think I'll actually check it, but it's no problem. If you're here in the Philippines, well, you're going to run into some problems. Believe me, you will run into problems, you just won't see them. So it's a problem when it arises, that's when it's a problem. So I'll have a look at my passport. If it's got 6 months on it, I'll wait till it gets down a little, and then I'll have to renew it when I can, as soon as possible. Because, as you know, you cannot leave the country without your passport. So that's another job, and then I've got another job which I won't go into. So everything in the Philippines is not hunky-dory. But if you come here in the Philippines, you meet a girl, you marry. This is not for me, let me just chat about, you come to the Philippines, you meet a girl, you marry, you've got a pension, you're fairly good to go. But for me, I don't have a pension. So one way or another, it's, a lot of you guys can actually say what you like to say, but whatever you say doesn't really matter. If it's a negative comment, it doesn't really matter, because I will push and I will work at this YouTube till it happens, and I'll make it happen, and I'll make it work, and I'll make a living off it, right? Simple as that. Yeah, it's very hard work. You don't get paid for 2 years, so you don't have any income for 2 years. And it's really nice when you get a little bit of support of fans, and people that really do appreciate the videos. And then you'll just get the negative ones that just chat a load of baloney, because, it's just negativity, but we won't go into that. But like I said, I'm actually going to end the live stream very, very short tonight, because I'm still tired. Of course, like I said, I were up Sunday morning, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Actually, when we came back last night from Mercia, and like I said, we're in 2 kilometres. We nearly hit a car, we nearly hit a motorbike, got a little bit dark road. Motorbike shot in front of us like a fool, no lights on. Crazy. Got down the road, then we got another motorbike pulling out, got down the road a little bit more. As I remember, big 4-wheel drive pulled out, got down the road, I'm talking with it, within a couple of 100 yards, got down the road a little bit more, motorbike came up the, wrong side of the road. You need, it's nice when you don't have to wear an helmet, but it's pointless me even saying, it's pointless me saying, one day the Philippines, it will actually come where you stopped and you take breathalyzer tests and you get fined. And what I think's interesting is that needs to happen here in the Philippines. The police need to stop you, breathalyze you, if you're riding an e-bike or a tricycle or a jeep, whatever you ride or drive, you want stopping, breathalyzing, and you want banning, right? Banning, that's my opinion. And there's something else is actually what I think needs to be looked at here in the Philippines, and all this will come. There's no doubt about this. It will come to the Philippines. A lot of, when we've got rubbish, right, we collect our rubbish up and we bag it, right, and then we bag it up, then we burn it, and I even burn other people's rubbish as well, and what it is here in the Philippines, you've got people, and they get the rubbish walking down the road, they're here in the province, so there's rubbish and plastic bags and rubbish and garbage, glass bottles, and it's just laid all over the road. side of the road and rubbish up, and you don't clean up, and the place looks a damn mess. You come to the countryside and there's garbage all over the place. What will actually, you know, the barangay captain takes to 100 pesos, then 500 pesos, because garbage is all over the fields. Instead of just getting your garbage and throwing it all over the field, it looks a damn mess. And we go to the plaza, and you know, some of you snobs, right, some of you guys, and I'm including some of you teachers as well. Now, are really, really nice ladies and gentlemen, you know, they're really nice. But, you know, some of you snobs, so some of you, you know, snobs, you know, you've got this idea about education and that, you know, but what you don't teach in school is, you know, there's so many lazy people around, and, you know, whether you're educated, in your opinion or not, right, educated, and these educated people actually, you know, need these to the point, right? They go to, and they're educated, highly educated. The rubbish, they just throw the rubbish, and the rubbish is all over the seats, the drinking, and then they're spilling the drinks all over the seats where people are sitting. You know, and I did a video about this about 1 year ago. I went into the plaza and I got a bin, and I walked around the plaza, and I was chucking everybody's rubbish in it, in the bin. And you know, these college students, a lot of these college students, highly educated, but what have not been learned to work. You're educated, but you're lazy. You can't use these, you know, and that's what you're not taught, or you just do not possess hard work. You don't possess hard work in your body. You know, you can read and write very good, you're educated, you've got good skills, but you haven't got that hard work skill. And there's rubbish all over the plaza, you know, and it looks a real mess. And this here day I went into the plaza and I got the bin and I started to chuck all the rubbish, went up to the students, throwing all the rubbish in, and it were a big laugh and a joke, but this foreigner were actually putting rubbish into these big bins. Now the mayor in Murcia, and a lot of you guys in Murcia, there's bins. They're at the side, but no, a lot of people don't use them. You know, that needs a fine. It needs watch the cameras, seeing who's throwing the rubbish. 100 peso fine, 300, 500 peso fine. You need fining because your rubbish is in Murcia Plaza. A lot of hard work goes into the town, and you're just throwing your garbage and your rubbish everywhere. Needs to, you know, you really need fining, you know. But I suppose you don't think you're doing anything wrong. I don't understand you, you know. Simple as that, really. So it will come to Murcia. One day, mark my words, it will come to Murcia, where you'll get fined for throwing your garbage on the floor, because there's a lot of people what's working very hard and they're cleaning your garbage up. But I've noticed this with you so-called educated people. Like I said, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of educated people that work very hard with the mind and they work very hard with the hands. And then there's those what want, you know, they want to slave, they want an high-paid job, they want to pay a slave, they want to pay a nanny, you know. Simple as that, really. So I'm actually going to end the live stream very soon. I'll give it an hour, then I'll end the live stream. So that were my Sunday basically. There's 4 joining us. Good evening everyone. So, you know, that were my Sunday, and it were a really nice Sunday. And then the motorbike accident happened. And there were a few strange. So I won't go into, but on Sunday there were quite a few strange things that happened. And you know what? When I got home, like I said, 4 or 5, cars pulling out, motorbikes pulling out. I only got 5 kilometres to get home, and it's country lanes. So, some really strange things happened on a Sunday, and I don't know why. And then when we got here at night, and I pulled up outside there with the bike, the dogs always come to the fence, and they get very excited, they wag their tail and they bark, woo, and they bark. When I got here I thought, dogs are not barking. Straight away I knew dogs are not barking, and I shone me light, and I saw the dogs, and they were on the fence, waggling their tails. I thought, why are dogs not barking? So I parked my bike up, Joveline covered the bike up, and then the dogs were calm. They're normally very, very, very excited, okay. And I thought, that's really strange. I'll look into this a bit more and I'll see what happens next time we're gone. But I thought that were really strange. Strange things happened on a Sunday. Because like I said, our dogs always bark. They always wag their tail and they're jumping about. They're very excited. But there wasn't. And I thought, they were still waggling their tails, they were excited, but they were really calm. So I thought, what's happened here with dogs? So I'll keep an eye on the dogs. So, next time we're out, I'll see what they're like when we come back. But I thought, wow, this has been... And a lot of things what got said on a Sunday, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, it just... it were really strange how things seemed to work out on a Sunday. But just one of those days. No, you probably don't have a clue what I'm on about, but we've got 2 joining us. Looks like Lee's not joined us. But like I said, guys, I will actually be doing more. Like I said, if I can't see your comment, it could be a poor connection, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But like I said, please like, please subscribe, please share the video, become a channel member, then you will get to see a lot of the a good few of the videos first, right? Because I'm going to do channel member only videos. So that's what I'm actually going to do, guys, channel member only videos, And like I said, I think the next time I actually come on to do a live chat, live stream, I'm actually just going to sit down and I'm just going to chat, So I'll just sit and chat about, things what are happening here in the Philippines. Like I said, I don't know what a lot of you guys are doing, but if you're things don't always work out how you expect them to work out here in the Philippines, right? And we, a good-hearted guy, a good-hearted man, we can be fooled, and we have to grow, we have to grow a pair of balls, and if things are not working, we have to move on, simple as that, because like I said, not everyone, I chatted about this not long ago, good foreigner, bad foreigner, good Filipina, bad Filipina, a lot of lovely girls here, nice guys, Filipinas, foreigners, but not everything always works out how you actually expect it, simple as that really. So, what do you do about it? Well, it's up to you. You can just live the life. You can live the life you want to live, or you can actually live the life where you're not happy. So, you have to change things. So, you have to work things out. And I was actually chatting to someone actually, And here in the Philippines, guys, you get an annulment. You can get, if you're going for a divorce here in the Philippines, you can get an annulment. But now, as far as I'm aware, they're going to make it legal for you to actually get divorced if you're married. But at the moment it's an annulment. But you know, I think why this annulment law was actually brought out in the first place is because, you know, it's to stop families breaking up, and it's actually so you guys actually work at it, right? You have to work at your marriage, and that's why you can't get a divorce, and it's illegal. It's actually illegal to have affairs. Yeah, it happens, but you know, it's illegal here in the Philippines. But it happens. And some guys get married 3 times, you know. They might be on this island, they marry a girl on this island, they move to another island marrying. You know, there might be one guy here, and he's married 3 or 4 times all over the Philippines. You know, goes to one island, marry a girl, goes to another island, marry another girl. That happens quite a lot here. Same with girls, it happens a lot. And, you know, the annulment, that's why, you know, you have to pay for an annulment, and it's quite expensive for a Filipino. And that is actually family orientated, you know, families. And I would say actually, but families here in the Philippines, not all families, but a lot of families here in the Philippines are closer together, and they're actually brought up, you know, so when they do grow up, become 18, they go abroad and they send money to support their mama, their papa, and their brothers and their sisters. And this happens, you know, you can actually get a girl at 18 years old, and she becomes a school teacher. And what happens is, you know, she's the only one in the family what supports all the family, mama, papa, mama, siblings, brothers, sisters. You might have one girl, she's a school teacher, and she supports all the family. And she supports them. She might support her family for 20, 30, 40 years, right? So for years and years, she will actually support her mama and papa till her mama and papa actually pass away, right? You know, because it's ingrained in them to do so. So she'll work abroad, she'll send money to her mama or her papa, which really she needs that money for herself. So when she actually does come back to the Philippines, she can buy an house, she can buy land. And, you know, simple as that really, guys. Let's just get rid of that. Just a chat. Right, so that's annulment. But now divorce is coming. And, you know, that's something else. You know, you get a Filipino girl, and we've chatted about this before, marry a foreigner. And the foreigner, after a year, 2 years, you know, he's married, things are not working out, the family, you know, the family might not accept him. It could be a good guy, could be a bad guy, but you know, they might not accept him for one thing or another, okay. And then what happens with the foreigner? He's already built the house, he's got married, or he's not even married, he's just built the house, built the house, bought the land, it's in the girlfriend's name, and he goes back to his country and he leaves everything. Don't do that, guys. You know, if you've actually been used and abused here in the Philippines, right, file a case, simple as that. Right, take care, God bless. Don't know what the next topic is, no idea what I'm going to chat about, but like I said, we've got no comments. But like I said, guys, channel members, there will be videos for channel members only. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Right, I've got at least one hour left, 1 to 2 hours left actually now, guys. on my internet connection. We're on 10 pesos tonight. Peso Wi-Fi. We don't have a Wi-Fi connection here because we don't have the money. So it's 5 or 10 pesos. So I've got an hour left. Nobody's online. There's no question and answers. So I'm off. I'm going to breeze. Take care. God bless. Have a lovely night. Have a great week ahead. Tomorrow, I think we'll be back online tomorrow. Same time, 8 o'clock. You know, and I'm sure sooner or later the live stream will get better and better. But I'm actually going to jump onto Facebook now, and I'm actually going to look on my YouTube studio and have a little look on me online, see what's happening. So have a great night. Take care. God bless. I hope you're all doing well and taking care. Like I said, Lee's not joined us tonight, and it would have been nice for some of you channel members. Far as I know, I've got 2 channel members, but the more the merrier. Right guys, take care, God bless. Have an happy week ahead.